Mattress Money Mafia.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Fast Guard News. I'm Dwight Gibson.
I'm Rod Payne.
And this is the 8-minute sports segment. So the first we want to get into, first of all, did you see South Carolina blow a 30-point lead against Texas A&M?
I did, and I was wondering why.
And then the more interesting story coming out of College Station was the infamous now state trooper that decided to go Debo on the two South Carolina players coming out of the tunnel. As a former law enforcement officer, how do you feel about that?
You know, I work games too. We used to work the Dolphins game, games down here in Miami. And I can't remember, well, I never got blessed to be down in the field. Most of the higher ups did that. But, you know, I never been in a situation where I was intentionally trying to start something. It's enough shit going on at the games anyway. People fighting, they drunk, this and that. And so to see a person like try to do that, and he obviously sees his two players coming towards him from the opposite team.
Yeah, trying to get back to the field.
He bows his arm out. And you know it's on national TV. Like, what are you thinking about that? Bro, that was done from all sides. 360 degrees of just dumb shit.
And this guy has a badge and a gun.
Yeah. And I hate that because, you know, that's like a black eye for the profession. I see some idiots online saying, you know, the officer was right. He has no duty to draw back. It's bro. These are kids in college. Number one. Kids. You're there
to protect
them. They're the show. What is wrong with you? So, you know, nah, man. I think that was a short man move. That was a Napoleon complex move.
So we gonna go ahead and thumbs down.
Thumbs down. If he does that with the cameras on, it writes itself, bro. Get him out of there. He might have just messed up his whole career. They're gonna open up a whole investigation on this dude because that just wasn't a good decision.
Right. So pivoting away from a bad decision from a law enforcement team to a better decision. So New Zealand soccer team was playing against Colombia's soccer team this weekend in Fort Lauderdale, and there was a little bit of a skirmish.
Yeah, you know, blessings go out to the brothers that was out there handling that because I seen law enforcement and a private security company out there body slamming people. They handled it with class. I seen people getting bought out neck holds, and obviously those guys were doing upper body workouts, and you could tell. And maybe some lower body workouts too. I know when people was getting bought out of there, flailed. You know what flailed is? I mean, your body just limp and you just get carried. I seen a guy getting carried by his neck like this. And God was carrying his muscle. I was like, oh man, you can't really live there. Imagine you there with your girl and you get choked down to the bottom. It's not one big dude.
So
there's several of them.
These things happen at sporting events. People are drinking, tempers go to flaring, and sometimes blows get thrown, but luckily security and law enforcement stepped in and removed the people, and everyone went on about their merry way.
But that's event security 101. You're going to deal with, especially at a venue, like that sporting venue, it's always going to be drunk people. You got to be prepared for that. You don't want to go super hands-on and get mad. I seen the guard did something at the end of the video and was kind of talking, and that got recorded, talking about, you know, if you was on the street, you wouldn't have no teeth in your mouth. It's like, there's no need to threaten. You're talking to somebody drunk, the police are there. Obviously the guy ain't doing nothing. Let it ride. You're way bigger than him, we can see. So, you know, it's stuff like that. But other than that, I guess they handle it as professionals. And Colombia won the game, by the way. So, you know, I know it was crazy out there. We got a big Colombian population down here. On top of people came from all over to come to that game. So I bet that game was, you know, it was out of control. Obviously from the videos of the police dragging people out, it was out of control. But people tailgate for soccer like they do for football, but times 10. It's more of a turn up, like people full scale dancing in the parking lot before they got the barbecue grill out, and then they go into the game already faded. So, you know, it's a pressure cooker, but it was a good game.
Well, in other news, Mr. Sanders got his first NFL action this weekend. It didn't go, you know, like most of us would have hoped it would have went.
You know, It's like somebody's son playing in the league. You know what I'm saying? You know, like if it's your son, he play quarterback first game, play of the game, he throw an interception. Oh man, that could happen to anybody. You seen that defensive front? You know what I'm saying? I think you gotta make well, it's not an excuse. The man didn't take. The guy Stefanski said that he didn't take any snaps with the first team players or the center, anybody. What do you expect gonna happen? He get in the game trying to shake off cobwebs, coming from cold. I think it was the second quarter. So he was already good until his, I'm gonna be on the bench all game, man. Might as well just get comfortable. Hey, let me get a hot dog real quick and then, hey, Sanders, you're up. So, you know, it happens. You're gonna have turnovers. It was, you know, it was a bit of a rough going. Let's see how you do on the next one.
Yeah, he should start next week because I believe the starter has a
concussion protocol.
Concussion protocol.
Yeah.
And moving to college, UM dominated. NC State this past weekend. I mean, really dominated. They look good in all phases of the game. NC State's quarterback is a local kid. He's from Miami.
He wanted to come and do something. Nah, he's good. You can't take that away from him. But he was more.
Was it good Saturday?
Nah, I mean, it was more of he had kind of like a personal vendetta. He was saying he can't wait to come down here and show why they should have kept him down here. And I don't know.
I don't know how that whole thing went down. I'm sure
he's on the infamous Chaminade team.
Yeah, but I'm sure UM recruited him as well. I'm sure they recruited him.
They recruited him late. They recruited him late, like the last month before signing day.
What's the guy that went to Ohio State? I can't think of his name.
Jeremiah Smith.
I'm pretty sure they recruited all three of them. They managed to get JoJo Trader, but they didn't get the other two. They said they started late in the process.
Yeah, they sent him a letter like I think in November. Whenever signing, it was like a month before signing day, and he had already committed to the other school. It's like, you know, you right down here local. So you know he had his animosity, and that's what football is all about, going back and forth on animosity.
Well, it'd be interesting to see if he ends up in the transfer portal.
Yeah.
This off season, and he ends up in the orange and green.
I mean, you never know. You never know. How long is Carson Beck? This is last year. Okay, been 10 years.
Carson Beck's been in college 19 years.
Yeah.
No, this is his last year.
He on Social Security. College, bro. He getting it in. Hey, I don't blame him. He looking good right now. So, you know, there was a boxing match this weekend. Wasn't really nothing to talk about security-wise there, but it was a pretty good boxing match. I noticed it was Conor Benn, and he won by unanimous decision. Pretty good fight. It was Chris Eubanks Jr. rematch. So this is the second time. So they won and won, and they were talking about they were gonna do a third one. I mean, there was a lot of respect, a lot of love, but Mr. What's his name? Conor Benn, it was really one-sided. Yeah. He made that guy look like he didn't train for this fight. You know, he won the first fight. He won the first fight by decision, but
he went up against Tommy the Hitman Hearns.
Yeah, he like Martin, bro. Boy got hit. It was respect at the end, but you know, boxing is boxing. Either you win or you lose, and you lost. So, I mean, that was entertaining.
All right. Well, that closes out the sports segment, guys. Thank you for joining us. You can reach us online at www.fastcarservice.com or by phone at 844-254-8273. Hope to hear from you soon. Thank you. Have a great night.
Have a nice one.
It's Mattress Money Mafia.